Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We are going to be playing a new run here. This is going to be the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man, and we're going to do 5 monks and 1 alchemist. Monks are one of the harder classes to play. We're going to have a variety of specialists with them. Okay, let's start with a tough one. Let's go ahead and do a mook for this first one. Hey Zomble, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says, yes, more Iron Man. Let's go. The fight is never over. Indeed. Most are going to use staves. I will have someone use a polearm and a flail. I can actually remove some points here. Okay. Zomble, you'll be the first one.
Release your hold on this world.
We'll mix males and females. Okay, let's go with let's go with a hobbit on this next one. Let's have them be martial artist. I do want someone to have mythology. You're doing great. Glad to hear that, Zomble. Thank you. I am having a good Saturday. Guess this will be me.
Who can make
I'll be sarcastic.
Sure.
Okay. Let's have another. Well, let's do a Felper. Make this one speedy. Mythology, artifacts, staff. Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Are we running back one of the failed expert Iron Man arrays? Yes, this is 5 monks, 1 alchemist.
Just relax.
Okay. So I got to think about this for a minute. I want to have someone good with martial arts. Or, I mean, nunchucks once we get them. We'll do another mook. I'll put 1 point here. So this will be someone up front. until we get the flails, mason flails. Let's do martial arts. Nobody else is here, so let's see.
I'd love to join you. It's
One more monk. Jimmy says surely will last longer than the 5 ranger run. It depends on if we get RNG scam. Okay, and then I want a polearm user. Flag it. Staff until then. Uh,
no one slips anything past me.
all right, and finally our alchemist. Alchemist. Probably elf. Okay, heal wounds. Acid splash. All right.
Ordinary men fear the power of...
Alky. Okay, we are ready. So the 13 hit point ones are going to be on up front. I think we were doing D14 next. Sasha, Jimmy, Alky. Expert, Iron Man.
Grim...
All right, let's get situated. So you are going to be staff. You are martial arts. Let's see, martial arts for you. Rest staff for now. Okay. Yep, that works fine.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, bow staff, really. All right. Let's It's gonna be weird having a full party. It's gonna be so easy compared to solo. Even with monks. Jimmy says, so easy has been called, Chad. I know it'll be hard eventually, but the beginning's going to be super easy. Oh yeah, look at that artifact training. Nice.
I smell the scent of danger here.
That's a hefty slime, 18 hit points. We got so many attackers though.
Look at those things.
What I'm gonna do, I'll put these in the offhand.
Now then, let's get ready to fight.
That one's only got 3 hit points.
Well done, everyone. I'm ready. Let's fight. So much for that.
Somebody got a staff increase. Jimmy did. Jimmy getting the increase. Let's go get these stones over here. So we get some artifact training. And we should be able to find hidden items. We have enough senses.
Stray item.
Thanks so very much.
Boom. Good artifact training.
What's that? Over there.
I got a slime. Oh crap, that's a crab probably.
Well done, everyone.
37 experience. It feels so low after playing solo. Feels so low, but so safe. We don't have to be terrified of paralyze anymore. Jimmy says, I'm just putting it out there. If we get a Zatoichi bow, we're duping it with Hex Editor Hex, right? There's one guaranteed Zatoichi bow, but you can also get them randomly dropped. So we could get more. And there's all kinds of great staffs in the game. There's Bone Basher staff, Fire staff, Staff of Doom. So we'll have no shortages of staves. And then we're gonna have one use nunchucks. One will use a stun rod or pole arm, like a it's called the Dread Spear. It's gonna be powerful once we get to that point, if we can get to that point. Zombo says that the Toichi bow should be given to the character which has the longest Twitch watch streak. That would be Zombo. Jimmy says, I was thinking how blessed that solo run was. We got really good drops, didn't we? No, we had terrible drops, Jimmy. Terrible. It was one of the worst drops I've ever had. And I'm serious. It was terrible drops. The Zatoichi bow is a given. That's always a guaranteed drop. But only samurai and monks can use it, which is why you hardly ever see it in play. The Spear of Death, it's okay. It's mediocre. And that was it. We got horrible drops. I was saying it the whole stream. Like, here we go again. Terrible drops. Let me get these arrows identified. Let's get training on these.
Thanks so very much.
Yeah, it was some of the worst drops I've ever seen. And we were playing solos. It's like you'd think it would give you something better. The only other good find we found at the time was the Bushido blade. That was the only good find. There's a guaranteed one of those too, but we did get it from the Rapix assassin when we killed him. That was that's a pretty rare drop. But I think we got like where you can get a light sword or a light shield. We got like bullet stones or just something absolutely terrible. Jimmy says, yeah, but you always complain about the drop. So sometimes you got something good popped up, so it stood out. Yeah, it was worse than normal, though. You're right. I do complain about the drops a lot because they are usually terrible, but it was worse than normal, especially considering our level. You're supposed to get better treasure the higher level you are, and we got horrible treasure for the level. I've gotten better treasure than that, like with level 18 party members. That's how bad that was. Felt like it happened more than any of your other runs. Yeah.
Thanks so very much.
I've gotten the Bushido blade from that assassin probably 4 times before.
Thanks so very much.
So it is pretty rare when you're not saves coming. Jimmy says, I do remember that when you got the Spear of Death, I think we were too high level for it. I got the Spear of Death like 5 times because of all the Umpani dying. We were stuck there forever, and they have a good chance to drop it. But I couldn't use it. The samurai couldn't use it. So
Thanks.
now these monks can, I think. So if we got some of those early, that would be good for this party. Our hit chance is going to be pretty lousy for a long time. I have more arrows? Okay, these we can't ID. Nice. Kill this one if possible. You have to be careful.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I think we've done 10 damage. He should have 20 left. $18. 16. 13, 9, 6. Dude, he should have 2 left.
They were no match for us. Oh, much better.
So that slime did drop something. Let's see what he dropped for us. Potions. I'll take it. Oh, there's bread right here. What is that? Let me see how many we're dealing with here. Not the best position.
Ah, a creature.
2 rats. And a level 2 slime. Okay, we should be able to do this. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's a bunch more rats there. I'm seeing it on the mini map. Yeah, there's more. Okay, well, let's open the chest. Fight those in a better position. Garbage. Here we go. We got our garbage.
Look, a creature.
Don't mind fighting these over here. Need an escape route. Hey there, Natalie. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow if you're still on here. I'm really bad about looking at the follow mechanism up there. But if you're still on here, how are you today?
I'm burning to kill.
Which one do we want to take up first?
Hola podrida.
Jimmy says we could always set up the stream to give a little sound or animation alert when someone follows or subscribes. Yeah, that's true.
Too far. Too far.
I'm still alive.
Oh yeah, finally we got some good training there. Alchemy of 18 is good. Yes. Alchemist is ready. Yeah, let's go kill this one. Let's give it a shot.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's only got 20 hit points. The other one had 30. 12. He's only got 12 now. 5. 2. Nice.
How exquisite.
Although it is
Here's our
easy
level
to
ups.
advance, true happiness comes.
I am going to apply them. Okay, so this monk, let me just double check first. We're going to focus on staff for now. Strength and dex. You're noticing a lot less grinding so far, Jimmy? Yeah, for sure. You know what? Stealth. Yeah. This one's martial arts right now. Let's get him some throwing. Another martial artist. This one will become a polearm user eventually. For now, let's put it into staff. Okay. And the Alchemist. Intelligence and Piety. I need those spell points. And sleep. All right, perfect.
Excellent.
Book of Terror. Monks will be able to use that eventually. Much later on.
A creature approaches.
Pick it up. Stray item.
Let's get some light going here. All right.
Pick it up. it up. Stray item.
Something coming. Level 2's okay. Sneak attack.
I'm burning to kill.
Goodness, I did that.
And so we prevail. For now.
Good training.
Get him, boys!
Mace. Alright guys, we'll take a break here. Let my dog out. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hey everyone, I am back. Going here. Alright, got some more things to identify. Artifact training. Jimmy says it's finally happened. The Dark Savant has used the Cosmic Forge to write D Forte out of existence. If only. The Hex Editor would be greater than the Cosmic Forge. This should have our artifacts
So very much.
pretty decent. 18, yep, that's as high as it'll go for those guys. Where are we at? Did not get the sticks. Go back and get those another time.
Nothing found.
Pick it up.
Now then, let's get ready to fight.
That's a lot of bats. Get a little air training here.
Podrida.
Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Sever's on a 7 stream watch streak. Nice. Oh wow, look at all that training. Fantastic.
Stray item.
Crabs? Need some spell points back. Not fighting those. The scams started happening as soon as Sever showed up. Is that a coincidence? I think it's a coincidence. Now, if Kipper were to show up, I would definitely expect scams galore. Hey, Crack Rock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Enter the brewery, drunken fist style. Yeah, exactly. It's like the drunken panda in Warcraft 3. Holy moly. Okay, this one we're probably going to have to run from at some point. This is a lot of soft shell crabs. Jimmy knew it. Which one? You knew about the Severb comet or the Kiffer comet?
Out of reach. The very hordes of hell could not do it.
You were going to comment about Kiffer, but I beat you to it. Holy moly, yeah, these things have some serious hit points. Some of them. This one has 25. Hey Jeff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? The only man of iron who can do it, Big D Forte, or says Big Forte. Hard-shell crabs pretending to be soft-shelled scam. They are indeed scammers. Thanks for giving Jeff the shout out, Jimmy. Severb and Jeff frequently streaming. I was going to do another sleep, but I'm not going to risk it. Crack says, with enough butter and Old Bay, they can be redeemed. Jeff says, are you a crab guy, D4T? Not really. I mean, I'll eat it, but I'm not. I like just regular, different types of fishes more than crabs and lobster and things like that. Wow, this one's 27 hit points. What about you, Jeff? You a crab guy? The fish.
They were no match for us.
Alki levels up. Look at that training. Good stuff. So if I apply this level up, our average will still be 2. So I'm going to do it. So so I can get blinding flash. That is great for crowd control. Let's boost air. No, let's do alchemy. Now, where's my moderate heal?
Excellent.
Heavy heals. Nice. Crabs and crab cakes are good. Jeff says, yeah, I like crab rangoon, but honestly, I'd probably like it just as much without crab in it, so it isn't really a selling point. Crab cakes are pretty good, I agree. Remember that woman who went viral for taking care of a crab that lost all of its legs? Holy moly, what a terrible life that crab must have had. Just end it. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Oop. Slimes. Tape it to an RC car, Crackrack says. Cyber crustacean. Jeff says, I mean, I get it, I guess, but she was feeding it strawberries or something, I forget. She's so happy. Yeah, that's a bit strange.
Well done, everyone.
Nice. Sweetest crab cake after that, after feeding it strawberries. All right, let's see if we can get our ring of protection. We were so rudely interrupted before.
Pick it up.
Book of Stamina.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Pick it up.
All right. Leather boots for the Alchemist.
Anything.
Pick it up.
Ring protection. Nice. Jeff says, me personally, I take care of an orphaned blue slime from Dragon Quest. Yeah, you know Final Fantasy Legends? Was it Final Fantasy 2 Legends? where you could collect all kinds of monsters. I used to do the same thing in Bard's Tale 2. Bard's Tale 2, you could force all these monsters into your party and then take them back to the guild and leave them behind and have like a whole
This battle will be as short and sweet
whole
as
party
the
of them.
rain.
That was always fun.
I did that.
You can, Jeff says, I think you can do that in Final Fantasy Legends Saga game too. Did you say Saga? What is that? Jimmy says, I played the first Final Fantasy Legends. I think you could make characters that were mutants, monsters. Yes! Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. It was on a Game Boy. I thought it was part 2, but I'm probably just confused.
Though it is pleasant to advance.
Okay, we are not going to apply our level ups. We need way more training. Final Fantasy Legend is Saga in Japan? Really? SAGA? What is that? Does that stand for something? The Saga? Or are they just calling it Saga like in a real saga? And they just make the G capital for some reason. Jimmy says the Game Boy Final Fantasy Legends games were soft prequels to the Saga series. They eventually came out for the PlayStation, I think. It stands for Saga? Okay. So they just made the G capital to be cool.
Locked.
That's what's going on there. They're like, we're cool. We make the third letter capital. Jeff says, I wouldn't call it a soft prequel. It's just straight up is Saga. Jeff has all the knowledge about the Japanese versions of games. I know zero about Japanese versions of the games. I'm guessing Severb knows some too about the Japanese versions. He plays a lot of Final Fantasy. That's speculation. Could be completely wrong. They thought it would sell better in the US with the Final Fantasy name. Same thing with Final Fantasy Adventure, aka the Mana Seiken Densetsu game. So they scammed Americans, is what you're saying.
Pick it up.
We're always getting scammed. Kind of like Goonies 2. We get scammed with Goonies 2 because we didn't get Goonies 1. Which, boy, I was glad when I beat that game to never have to play it again.
Got a trap.
Many such cases, yeah.
Something is wrong.
Well, we got a stink bomb.
I am no longer afraid.
Jimmy says there was a Goonies arcade game, so I guess Goonies 2 is the sequel to that. I think you on Super Famicom or some other console in Japan, they did get Goonies 1. But you're right, it was an arcade game.
I sense something moving.
It looked a heck of a lot better than Goonies 2, honestly. 3 resurrection powders. Score. And we can actually use them since we're not soloing this time. The solo success leads to another difficult challenge. 5 monks. We have a much greater chance with this than we did with the solo. As long as I take my time. Big score anti-scam. Yeah. Free powder.
I had all the best stuff. Well done, everyone.
Nice. Getting some stealth training there. Fire Magic of 4. Hey Igloo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says monks are cool. Especially in the Bard's Tale series. They're really cool in D&D too. Although they're slow to start. Why am I going this way? We already opened this up. Alright, let's go visit Burrs.
A mechanical contraption of some kind. Perhaps we should attempt to activate it.
You're about to say D&D? Yeah. Yep, they've got some cool stuff. Now that I've added in a bunch of stuff to the Goldbox games, they're actually a lot more useful
Approaches.
as well, which is really fun.
Let's track.
Being able to just use punches when everyone else has fancy weapons. Yeah. Still armed.
I feel ill.
We don't have anyone that can use the Kerr gauntlets.
I am no longer afraid. detected.
Was that you? Come back and
Toodaloo.
Alrighty, we'll get rid of them then. Okay. I'm not going to use that. Alright, what do you got for us? Got a quarterstaff for the Alchemist. That works. No, my mouse isn't working. And hang on to the short staff in case I want to do a retro dungeon. Punches are inexpensive though, Jimmy says. That's right. Mouse scam. Igloo says it's something I wish Elder Scrolls did better without having to use mods. Shillelagh. Granite potion, stink bombs. Let's get some
come back and see.
moderate heals here. Wait, did he have light heals? I can make heavies out of this. Where's the lights?
Excellent.
This is the tincture of shadows. Okay. So we need to do some training.
Look, some sort of beast.
You know what? Let's try it up here first. Sometimes it won't spawn hardly anything up here, and other times it does. Let's see how it does today. Jeff says punch and invest your savings. Great advice.
This is the part where we fight, right?
Okay, let's get a heal going.
They were no.
Oh yeah, good training.
Look, it's alive.
You know what? I should go down to the jail cell. Be a lot faster. We can pick up all this stuff over here while we go. Salts.
Thanks.
My old dog is literally stuck behind my chair. I had to guide her out. She was confused. Bats.
One-man job.
All right. Sneak past ye old Gregor.
Everyone, look here.
Stamina is not this party's strong point. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna have to quit, unfortunately. My dog is being extra needy right now. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.